Hello, I'm Sean, and I want to give another kind of couple of updates or tips to setting boundaries, and that related to kind of two ways people will kind of penetrate or invade or whatever you want to call it, kind of cross your boundaries into, distract you from your goals, to imposing their expectations on you. And there's two methods that I find common where people do this, and one is perfection is the enemy of the good. And that's where you have a perfectly sound solution for something such as a diet plan, an exercise plan, whatever it is you've got. And they say, no, 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 you need to do this one. This one's better. They don't say yours is wrong or your situation is inappropriate or bad. They just say theirs is better. And when you hear that, they're implying it's wrong by saying better is the goal. And so it's another kind of form of distraction, but you still, you have confidence in your own common sense solution that you're implementing that works for you, works for your lifestyle, what various compromises you're making from time and investment, whatever, to do what you want to do. So perfection is the enemy of the good is commonly used by saying better is what you want to do, or this is better, or this works better, versus what you're trying to accomplish with your way of doing things. So perfection is the enemy of the good is a really big way to convince you to do something, to change your efforts or your investment or your process and distract you. The other one is the exception is the rule. This is a little harder sometimes, but that's where people will put something up, and it's kind of done a lot. Like for here in Texas, we had a really big, unusual cold weather snap a month ago. We were in like 7 below degree weather. In some parts of the country, that's nothing. I live in Chicago, that's nothing. Here in Texas, you just don't have the equipment, the system set up to handle that for prolonged amounts of time, typically. So all of a sudden, after that one instance in 20 years I've been here or more, everyone's trying to now, or was at the time, trying to plan for the next cold weather snap. That exception, that 3 to 5 day exception of cold weather, at that degree of cold weather, suddenly became something we got to plan for, we got to prepare for, we got to have a plan for. And it's just the exception became the rule. If you went look at weather patterns for 20-something years, you would never have not had that instance happen again. And so that's kind of the exception is the rule concept, that this one exception outweighs the 99.999% of times the normal happens. And so those are ways the way people penetrate into your what you're trying to accomplish, your goals, your approach, your methods, whatever, and disrupt them. So two things: perfection is the enemy of the good, and the exception is now the rule. So something to watch out for, just to be aware of, and keep your mind ready for. In the fitness world, you'll identify this 1,000 times over, and where both are done, sometimes hand in hand to handle things. So just a tip, just an idea to think of, and hope it helps. Thanks and bye.